All right, what's up, y'all? AWB, I'm back at it. Here with another one. We're gonna check out JTown Press's channel and a new channel, Charlie Dog 84. So I'll wait for a couple people to drop in. I say, what's up? How's everybody doing right now? Yeah, for all the people that want to know, I'm still recovering. Let me see, hold on. I want to pull this up. I'm still waiting for a couple people to get in here. Then I just go ahead and get started. We got 4. Just go ahead and start.
Oh, getting kind
So this is a video from JTown Press's channel. It's called Karen Loses Her Shit Over a Camera in Athens, Georgia. This is one of her most popular videos, so that's the one I'm trying to check out today.
feisty.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, Sean.
I'd like to put a complaint in now, please.
I would too.
Sean, that you are causing a disturbance, and so we will have to ask you to leave.
Give a little shout out to Old Glory. Waving in the wind slightly. Georgia flag. We're here at the Athens, the Ben Epps Airport. Big dreams, small planes. Look at that, huh? Isn't that cool? Big terminal, look. Isn't that cool? Look, they have one of the first planes, I'm guessing, or a model of. Isn't that cool? Oh, Georgia. Monster Rock. Huh. I'm sorry? You don't want to be on camera? Oh, okay. Oh, you Enterprise rental car?
Can you turn the camera up?
Yeah, you called me over, so yeah, well, you started talking to me. Yeah.
Like I say, anytime that you go and you go into these buildings, you get a weird feeling for these buildings. So you actually, I feel like you have to record, because if you don't, you never know what type of experience you're gonna have. But it's always a weird thing. Like you saw that lady just a couple seconds ago. You know, they just do crazy stuff.
It's a small little airport. Look, they've got a little lounge over there. They've got chairs over here.
Hello.
How you doing?
What's going on?
See, look at this guy. He's
Not much. What's going on with you?
Not too much. Are you just filming for anything in particular?
Oh, I'm filming you right now. So yeah. Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
And what do you do? What's your capacity here?
First, we got to find out what you're doing here and why you're.
Why? It doesn't matter what she's doing, or none of that matters. All he needs to know is somebody is recording inside a public building, which is we have the right to do.
You're filming.
Oh, because I can.
The best thing that he could do right now is show up as great for the camera as possible. That's the only thing that you can do.
Okay.
Yeah, news.
Okay.
Yeah, press.
Are you filming anything in particular? Somebody coming in or?
Nope, just you right now. You walked up to the camera. Are you the supervisor here? Or?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. What's your name, sir?
He don't want to say his name. He don't want to say why he's there, what capacity he works in. But the first thing he does is ask a whole bunch of questions. Like, y'all see how weird this stuff is? It gets real crazy. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. I mean, it's just the camera. All they're doing is recording. So the best thing that you could do is this would be a time to give your best stage for performance ever. But you see, they just act crazy. I just don't understand the logic behind what they try to do.
Okay.
You gonna go on the tractor thingy?
Did y'all call law enforcement? Did y'all call law enforcement?
I'm not calling anybody.
Oh, okay. She said she was calling somebody, so that's why I was waiting around. So, what's her name?
Her name?
Yeah.
Can't tell you.
Oh, do y'all work for the public?
Do we work for?
Yeah, you work for the airport here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Athens Flight Center.
Mhm.
Are y'all a private company,
I don't.
or do you work for the city?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You don't know who you work for?
I know who I work for. I just don't know the status of it.
Oh, well, can I do a public records request then?
You will have to ask someone else. Not me.
All right. Do you have a supervisor?
Yes.
Can I
You want
speak
me
to
to
him?
call?
Sure. And what's the supervisor's name?
I'm gonna call real quick, and then I'll get back to you.
Sure.
So that guy doesn't seem that difficult to deal with. It seems like he realizes what's going on here, and he's trying to do his best to navigate it better than the previous employees we see.
Sure. I'll be right here.
Hey, Russ.
Russ.
Hey, sorry to call you when you get off. Human resources. All right. What's the records request for?
Do y'all do? Are you subject to the Georgia Open Records Act?
Are we what?
Are you subject to the Georgia Open Records Act? Can you put him on speaker? I can just
Are
talk
we
to him directly.
subject to the Georgia Open Records requests?
Open Records Act.
Open Records Act.
I already know the answer. That's rhetorical, but
Okay, we are. He just wants
Yeah.
to know what records you're requesting.
I'm requesting the 3 employees that are working right now on this shift.
Okay.
So your
they want to
name and the
know
other 2 people.
Names of us who are working right now.
Yeah,
What do you need the names for?
because they're open records.
Doesn't matter.
Because the law says I'm allowed to have them.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter why you're asking for the records. You don't have to give a reason why you're asking for those records. They just need to give you those records. But it gets weird because they start questioning what's already well within your right. and they just want to know everything about everything when it doesn't help them at all. It doesn't. It wouldn't matter why she wanted the records, as long as they can provide them. That should be it.
They're public records, so yeah. And I can quote in the law. Can you put him on speaker? I can talk to him directly, or
Do you want to go on speaker? Just 1 second.
sure. Y'all made contact with me. I didn't make contact with you, so
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm on with Russ. How we doing?
good. You?
I'm a state trooper.
All right, cool. Now, what's your name, sir?
Corey, trooper
Corey?
crosscut.
What's it? Crosscut?
Crosscut.
Do you have a badge or ID number?
Yeah, absolutely. It's 314.
Hey, what's up, Mitch? Good to see you, man. And Stephen German, a list of employees so original, just an excuse to harass employees. What do you, if they're employees that work for the public, it doesn't matter why you need their information. You could just want their information. You don't understand, Stephen. I don't think you get it. You don't get what all of it's about. You don't get what exercising your rights, and I don't think you know what that entitles or what that means when you're doing that. And you think, and you say, oh, bro, having the camera is the best thing that we can do as citizens. That's the best defense that you can have in these buildings, is have a camera, have a objective record about what's going on. You can ask every person in the building employment records. Exactly. As long as publish this for your information, it doesn't. Even if she did, it wouldn't matter because it's public records. Never. Just an excuse to make allows it. You can make whatever, you can say whatever about us exercising our rights. You can say anything that you want, but most people with sense and know that they have constitutional rights are going to be on JTown Press's side, because we all know that she's exercising her rights. The fact that you don't get that is crazy. I seen you was subscribed to me. I subscribe to you. Big Mike Audit. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Stephen German. But that mindset, that's the mindset that we don't need. We need more citizens who know their rights and support those who are exercising those rights. So we all keep them. We all want to keep our rights. And the more we exercise them, the better the muscle gets. So the longer the more we'll be able to have those rights later. That's the reason why JTown is doing this, because we want those same rights held later in life. And for our children, for everybody who comes after us, we want them to have the same rights. Not this new level of, oh, if that person doesn't, if asking for information in public buildings, y'all know what I'm saying. Like it's just ridiculous how they want our rights to just go away. or we have to explain our rights. Like they want in this on the phone call with the guy's manager, he asked JTown Press, why does she want the information? It doesn't matter why.
314.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm just going to tell you, you can be asked to leave. Okay.
Is this public property?
What's that?
Is this open to the public?
If you're causing a disturbance, you
I
can
didn't
be
say
asked
anything to anybody, sir. She came up and approached me. I was actually taking a picture of the plane above your head there when she approached me.
to leave. Okay.
I was literally recording,
Okay.
your displays and stuff like that. So.
All I know is that they basically informed me that you were causing a disturbance.
Are you going to do an investigation?
What's that?
Are you actually going to do an investigation? Or are you asking me to leave? I've got it on 2 cameras.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, and I'm just telling you, there's 2 sides of the story. Actually, there's this one right here is the most important. So
That's
Yeah.
totally fine. So
yeah, I couldn't hear, so I approached her, and then she started talking to me. And this is when this gentleman right here in the gray and green cap there approached me and started talking to me. I didn't approach them, so it was the other way around. So
Okay.
I didn't say a word to anybody. I didn't say anything to these. There was 2 other gentlemen that were sitting here.
And that's how it goes. So when we go in and we're recording things, you'll notice that we may not even engage with anybody, but you'll find out that they will engage with you and they get mad that you're asking for information or that you're engaging with them after they decided we want to go see what this person is doing and or who they are or what they're about. They get upset that you are just minding your business. That's pretty much it. We just go in there, we mind our business, we're recording, doing our own thing, and they feel like, oh, we need to interject into whatever they got going on.
Here. And I was literally just taking pictures of your displays in a public lobby.
okay.
So
I was like-
you don't need to come off hot. I mean, you obviously heard what she said, but this is what. Well, then go in private, man. This is public.
I said, I don't want to be on camera. Well, get out the camera. It's crazy that she would say, I don't want to be on camera, and then speak up and announce herself in front of the camera. Y'all see how crazy this is? What is wrong with people? I just don't get what is going on with public employees. How are they not teaching public employees that they work for the public? And how are they not having classes on the Constitution so they know that they need to respect people's rights?
But you're talking to me, so
Yeah.
okay. Is
That's so stupid.
there privacy in public?
You're gonna say, oh, I want to be on camera, but you're gonna walk in front of the camera. You see me with the camera, but you're gonna walk in front of the camera and then say I shouldn't be recording you. Y'all don't, it be so backwards.
Let me talk with her.
Yeah.
So,
Is there privacy in public now?
what's that?
Is there privacy in public?
She
It's a
has-
simple question.
Provided that she has a reasonable expectation of privacy. If she goes
In
back
private.
in that
No.
corner,
But
okay, and you're
so you should.
He's just saying a whole bunch of BS right now. Do you have privacy in public? No. The only time you have privacy in public is maybe if you get out the lens of the camera or you go into the bathroom and go in the stall or something. But if you just walking around outside or in a public building and somehow you get on film, then you just on film. You're in public.
Should be familiar with the plain view doctrine then, right?
okay.
So basically anything in public that I can see, I can record.
Okay,
So
that's great.
okay. If
So-
she wants to be, if she doesn't want to be recorded, I mean, I'm assuming there's probably at least a multitude of cameras around here.
Okay.
So
Can I ask you this?
Steph say, never try that crap in Canada or Europe. I'm not Canadian or European. JTown is not Canadian or European. It doesn't matter. She's in America. Like, that's so, it's crazy that you would even say something like that. We have rights for a reason. We are citizens of the United States. We're We're Americans. Why would never try that crap in Canada or in Europe? Why would you? You're not a Canadian and you're not European. That makes no sense, man. And for you to write a comment like that thinking you make sense, you should. What's wrong with you, man?
Can I have your name, date of birth?
No, I'd rather not. So you're kind of coming off a little hot. Maybe if we had a different.
By asking for your name.
No, just how you first approached it. So depending on how this goes, I'll be more than happy to tell you who I'm with and stuff like that. So, but that's my Fourth Amendment. So, yeah, you don't.
I saw you being trespassed from store in Asia for filming in Thailand. I was not trespassed from that store. All the store said was, let's make that clear. I was not trespassed. That store, the owners of that store had an issue with me recording. And I said, okay, fine. And I turned my camera off. Because for whatever reason. But that's a private business. That's not, I didn't go to a public building and try to exercise my rights, knowing that I couldn't exercise my rights. So that's like me going to a store and I'm recording and then they tell me, oh, I need to stop recording in that store. Then I would just leave that store. I wouldn't spend my money there. But no, I didn't get trespassed from that store. It's nothing that they didn't tell me I can't come back to the store. They do the same in Canada and Europe. And that's the thing, Mitch. I'm not Canadian or European. You know, so I wouldn't even do that there until I knew more about that country. But you saying it's the same, and I don't see how it wouldn't be. I don't see how you can be a citizen or be in a country that's supposed to have rights and or where the people are supposed to have rights and it's supposed to be free, and they stop you from recording. Okay, they asked you to leave. That's not being trespassed. Being asked to leave is not being trespassed. And they didn't ask me to leave. They just asked me to stop recording because they didn't want their product or whatever. It's a lot of under the table things that happen in Thailand. So they may not want to be on camera for certain things. But I never once was I outside filming and the police came up to me and said, no, you can't film out here. That hasn't happened to me. Where I live, when the police find out it's me, they call for my backup. Yeah, and that's usually how it goes, man. You be surprised, like, dang. All I'm doing is recording. All I'm doing is holding y'all accountable. And it's like, as soon as you have accountability, they have an issue with that. When they ask me to leave, I get deaf. I don't hear them. I can understand that. In the States, if I'm recording and they tell me not to record, it'll be different. You find out what's really going on. And that says they don't recognize the First Amendment. Amen. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't get it, man. I just don't know what is Stefan's problem with us exercising our rights. Are you an American, Stefan? Are you an American citizen? Yeah, Mitch, you know they feel a certain way about that. They already have a preconceived notion of who you are completely just because of the record you may or may not have. So, Stephen, you're not American, but you're speaking on American topics. That is insane within itself. You should take yourself to the channels that are doing things for your country. Having something to say about Americans doing things Americans know about and should have an education on. It's crazy.
I don't have a body cam or anything, do you? Okay.
No, I didn't demand it, did I?
No.
So I understand how that works as well.
Yeah.
You also have to understand, I'm not aware of what happened.
Okay.
And
But you
trying to
instantly
figure out what happened.
Right. That's
These
why I
peop-
asked if
these
you were doing an
people work here.
investigation.
These people work here, okay? I've known them for quite some time.
Sure.
So they tell me there's a problem. Yeah, absolutely, I'm
Okay.
investigating it.
And it's insane that it's the First Amendment and they have problems with the first one. So you could just imagine how they feel about all the other rights we have. If the only if the major problem is the First Amendment, think about what they think about all the other rights that come after the first one. And I think about that. I'm like, man, how could these people have a problem with the First Amendment? Like every other right after that it's like it's a problem. I don't care, Stephen. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're not American, so you speaking about American topic. I don't care what goes on where you at. It doesn't matter. It doesn't apply to this scenario. Or it doesn't apply with what's going on here in America. Well, I can't say here in America, but it doesn't matter what happens in America. If you're not from America, it doesn't. My thing is, why do you even care? And that's the thing. I just think you don't.
Yeah. Am I doing anything illegal?
Like
What's that?
right.
Am I doing anything illegal?
I don't see anything at this time.
Okay.
But again, I don't know what happened with filming and all that
Sure.
stuff.
I'm sure. Like I said, if you want to, look at their surveillance cameras, and I'm sure it's going to say the same thing as my two cameras here that are, that are running. So.
So you're with the press?
Yeah, I'm with the press. Yeah.
Okay. You have like your own investigation.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm sorry.
Who are you? Yeah. Who are you? Do you work here? You're Jessica?
I work in the tower next.
Oh, okay. You're Jessica. Okay. Okay. It's just I'm just not used to people identifying. These other three people don't want to identify. So I was just kind of surprised that you said your first name. That's all.
You weren't used to what, ma'am? I'm sorry.
I said I was just trying to get these other three employees' names, as a Georgia Open Records Act. So you guys do know what the Georgia Open Records Act is? Yeah. I'm assuming you do as a state
I'm
trooper.
sorry, I'm coming in after the fact.
I just want the three names. That's all.
For what?
Because it's a Georgia Open Records Act. So I'm giving you an oral.
So there's a process for open records requests, just like
do me educate you real quick about it? I can give it to you orally, and that's what I'm doing.
Educate you.
Okay, sure.
So
She approached me. She made contact with me, so I asked her what.
You see, what's insane is these are all public employees or public servants, and they just you see how they're acting.
name was.
I got
You're in her emplacement
I got
employment.
This is a public building, ma'am.
Okay.
This is open to the public.
Like, we can keep going.
Yeah.
He
forward,
wanted
but we
to
can
trust-
just-
do a
you can
trespass?
keep recording.
Yeah,
That's
he wanted
fine.
to talk. He talked to me. He's in control.
He just said that he wants to talk to you, not trespass me.
Here.
And if you want to do that, then that's fine. I'll take you to federal court because I've already got your
Okay.
name. So, and I'll come after you personally, sir. So,
Okay.
yeah, talk to her.
Whatever you need to do.
I was literally
All I'm saying is-
peacefully recording in a building,
He-
and you just
he does-
said that I was not breaking the law.
He does have a right to.
No, he doesn't. It's
do
a public
criminal
building.
trespass.
That's fine.
He does.
What's his name? So I can take what? So I can put on the lawsuit, sir. Okay. And what do you do?
Excuse me, sir. You're requesting an open record. You've got
That's right.
a request.
I do. That's right.
Okay. If you'll go to ACCGOV.
No, the Georgia Open Records Act says I can give it to you orally.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, to my.
I can show it to you.
To my.
Well, here, look.
And that's the thing, man. We need government doing the right thing. That's all you're recording for, to make sure that they do the right thing, that they do their job. But thing is, it's for so long that where they just running wild pretty much and doing whatever they want and whatever they think is good. But they need to know that people have rights, and their duty is to uphold those rights. I said, yeah, you're a public employee. All right. If that's what you have to say, okay. So you're saying all of these people right here are slaves. Get out of here, man. I can tell you don't know anything about America, because if you call these three people slaves, then that's insane. Do you not know the history of slavery and what? Get out of here, man. And you German. Like,
Look, I'll show it to you real quick so we can.
Please, will you
Yeah.
stop for a moment so I can speak?
Sure.
Anyway, submit that request through ACCGOV.com. Or if you give us a written request, we can process that for you and then get that information to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it to you. All I need to know is their three names, and we can.
I know that's what you need to know, but these are the process. This is the process you need to go through.
Okay. Well, I've got a law enforcement officer here, so you're breaking the law. So are you going to enforce the law, sir?
No,
Do you
actually,
understand that
it
it's-
is state patrol
That's
that's
fine.
here. This is Jessica. I'm here trying to provide some assistance. I didn't quite catch your name. You can video me all you want.
Yeah.
I'll wave and
I was
I'll-
literally
But
recording.
let's just go back to the beginning.
Sure.
You walked in here just to.
I was recording the plane. I was recording some of the things that you had, the displays, and that's when she said something to me. I couldn't hear. Yeah.
Okay, let's just hear both
Sure.
sides real quick.
Yeah. I don't need it. I have it on video.
No,
so-
I need it. I need it. Okay, that's what, to just let her have her chance. Okay.
You were asking me questions, and I was trying to describe
Please
it.
just stop
Okay.
for a
Well,
second.
am I being detained, sir? By the way. Okay.
I'm not detaining.
Have a nice day.
He actually works here too.
Since she wants to be rude. I didn't follow you. I walked over to the thing to hear what the heck you're saying. You know what you, oh, there you go. You see what they're doing? They're creating privacy. That's what you do. That's what you do. Whoa. Getting kind of feisty. Wow.
Hey, Sean. Sean.
I'd like to put a complaint in
as simple as that.
now, please.
I would too.
Sean.
I would too.
I'm just telling you right now.
So the person that said they don't want to be on camera walks directly up to the person with the camera and places herself in front of the camera. Yo, people are so backwards, man. They'll say, I don't like being on camera, but they'll walk all the way up and make themselves and announce themselves to the camera and then say they don't like being on camera. Like, look at her. I think these people they say they don't like being on camera, but they want to be seen. They want to make a scene and they want to be the star of the story. They say they don't, but it's obvious that she wants to be the star of the story. No matter why you're recording, they want to be the star of it by putting themselves in front of the camera. You know that if you see somebody filming and you don't want to be a part of their project or whatever they're working on, your thing is you're gonna make yourself as unseen as possible, which means you're gonna go behind those doors, close the door, and okay. But it's weird.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Okay.
It's so weird.
Why don't you just wait in there? Okay.
This person, what is wrong with her? I don't know what's wrong with this lady. Why would you put yourself right in front of the camera if you don't want to be on camera? You see, I just don't get that. And that doesn't make any sense. What do y'all think about that? For all of the people who say they don't want to be on camera, but why they say they don't want to be a part of they don't want to be recorded, they walk up to the camera and talk to the camera or talk to the person with the camera.
All I said is I don't.
Okay,
Now
then
I'm
walk in the-
camera.
Sean,
What is your name? That fake.
Sean, listen, y'all, please. Sean, just go wait.
Who's causing the disturbance, sir?
Sean,
You.
just wait in here.
I didn't say you said something to me. I literally was walking in a public building.
And she's an adult, and this man has to tell her, "Hey, it's okay," and tell her to go back. You go back here. That's a grown woman.
That's all I did was walk in a public building to look at your displays. And she came up and started getting feisty with me, as you see.
Okay.
So who's the one that's causing the
You
disturbance?
are causing a disturbance with our employees and at our airport.
I didn't say anything to anybody.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Your
Okay.
presence is causing a disturbance with the camera, whatever you said with her. I'm not trying.
Your presence is causing a disturbance. Get out of here. Imagine if that was the case. And their rule was if your presence causes me to have a disturbance. They used to say that about black people. And this lady would have been on that side. Well, you're dark skinned and we don't feel comfortable around dark skinned people. That's this lady. And that's why I bring up that argument of if they just said if they didn't like my skin color, would the police handle, what would they do then? And that's basically what this lady is saying. She's just not using skin color as the means, but she's saying she doesn't like JTown's presence there because JTown is recording and holding them accountable. Insane, man.
Trying to get back what happened.
That's fine.
That you are causing a disturbance, and so we will have to ask you to leave.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you: if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
He doesn't have to do anything. I can call 911.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
fine.
exactly
He's-
because
Okay, then
What you say? The woman with the red cap was black. Okay, what does that mean? She got on a red cap. Okay, so what? I don't know what you're trying to tie that into.
Clark County
Yeah.
jurisdiction, they
Yeah.
will talk with the supervisor.
sure.
of
Can you
the
bring that
space.
here?
And they will do a criminal trespass.
Yeah, I would like the criminal trespass.
Okay.
I would like an official trespass, and once I'm trespassed, I'll be happy to leave.
Okay.
But I don't want somebody to be like, "Can you please leave?" I want an official trespass. Yeah.
Okay. That's typically how that works. Generally speaking,
You give me the warning and then I leave. Right.
initially when you came in here, you said I was coming in hot, but you're being asked to leave.
Right. Asked, I would rather not to
And then
leave.
you're saying that Sean didn't approach you.
She
Or
did.
Sean approached.
So Sean's is that the black girl?
Yeah.
Okay,
that-
Sean.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Sean, Bob, and Frank.
Okay, that's all I asked.
Yeah.
That was that simple. I asked him what their names were because he literally came up and approached me. The guy with the gray ball cap with the green
That's
lettering.
Bob.
Okay.
Athens, Park County 911.
Hey, this is State Trooper 314 Crosscut out here at Van Ness Airport. There's a person causing a disturbance that will, I believe the management of the airport wants to criminal trespass.
Okay, at the
You sent an
airport?
officer out here. Yes,
Okay, where is he at the airport?
at the lobby, main lobby of Van Ness.
Is he white, black, or Hispanic?
White. I think it's a female. White with long hair.
A white female?
Yeah. Kind of heavy set, about 5'10". Had some sort of a verbal argument with one of the employees here, and they're refusing to leave, and they'll need to be criminal trespassed. I'm one of our pilots. I don't have the paperwork to do that at this time, but Russ, the airport management, it sounds like he'd like her to be trespassed.
Okay, and so you said you're one of the pilots?
Yes.
What is your name again?
Corey, Crosscut, badge number 314, and I'm with the State Patrol.
Okay, so you're one of the pilots and with State Patrol?
Yes.
And you're not on duty, right?
I'm coming on duty, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, are you saying one of the pilots from the airport with the helicopters?
Yes.
Okay. Did they ask you to call?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the manager over there?
Russ?
Russ?
Yes.
And they do want female bard. Okay. So you're going to meet with Russ in the lobby?
Yeah, I don't think he's here, but he can get in touch with your officer.
Oh, wait. He's not there?
No.
Employees. Okay.
The supervisor on duty should be Jessica. She's an air traffic controller, but the airport management should be Russ. Who's the senior person in charge of the airport?
All right. And give me your name one more time. You said Cody?
What's that?
What was your name one more time?
My name is Corey.
Oh, Corey. Okay. And your last name?
Can I give that to your officer when he gets here?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we need to call you back,
That'll work.
do you know the female what she was wearing?
Yeah, I'm right here at this time, so.
Oh, you're out there now
Yes.
too?
Yes.
Black t-shirt, blue jean shorts.
She does not know the police were called?
Well, he didn't run. He relayed it because I was here. This is an AP
She does
conversation.
not know
so.
police were called?
She does, yeah.
But you're right. I bet Sean didn't know our issue.
You'll see it.
What was that?
I was talking to her.
They talk to me?
She was talking about the video, so I was saying, she'll see it.
Yeah, I'd actually.
Well, that's what you were implying. You said that Sean didn't initiate it, but you'll see it. That's what that was in reference to.
Where would I see that?
We'll figure it out. At least he will, and I'm sure he'll tell you.
Is she settling down at all?
She's calm. She's here in the lobby just interacting with employees. But there was a disturbance that I did not witness between her and another employee. So.
Okay.
Could you just, if you could just send one.
I've already got a call in. It's just I don't know when we'll be able to get out there because we've been really busy today.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll see if we can resolve it and then go from there.
But just give us a call back. Like I said, I've already got the call in. So if you find out anything else or it gets resolved before we get there, just give us a call back. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Here's the
So
deal.
resolve it. I literally just want to continue recording in public like I was when I first walked in.
Continue. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I don't have a problem with that.
How long do you
I mean,
need? Because
As long as it takes. Yeah, as long as it takes. So I was looking at your displays.
And I like that answer because I hate when they ask you, when you exercising your rights, how long will it take for you to exercise your rights? As long as I want.
Didn't interact with your employee.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. You can ask as many as you'd like.
Okay, can you tell me what happened when if you prefer to talk in private?
Yes. No, I don't need to. Look,
Yeah, I mean-
I'll actually step through it. Look. So I came right here. I was recording your airplane.
Okay.
Okay. And I was working my way all around. You know what I mean? And then she stepped out and I heard her say something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And there was only two gentlemen that were sitting here in your little coffee bar. And she came out to me. And that's what you're
Over
going
here
to
so that we can, like
Yeah,
I did
sure.
before, talk privately.
Yeah, sure. I'll walk in this little room for you. What's this?
So, you just came in just to film?
That's it.
Okay. And
Exercise for, freedom of press,
Okay.
First Amendment protected
I
activity.
have no problem with that. Okay.
Constitutionally protected.
Okay.
That you swore, I'm assuming you swore to uphold.
I agree completely. But
So if he agrees completely, he should tell everybody else that works there, this woman is well within her rights to do what she's doing. Everybody needs to calm down and relax and get back to work. That's it. Just get back to doing what you was doing. This lady is in her rights, exercising her rights. Yeah, we don't see it that often. This is stuff that I think he could say. We might not see it that often, but show up good for the camera. That's
all I'm trying to figure out is what happened. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And obviously,
you know exactly what happened. I'm just trying to ask what happened. What do you mean? You see what's happening. That's why I can't take people like him serious. Like, you playing games, man. You see exactly what's happening. You know exactly what's going on, and you say, "Oh, you support what JTown is doing," but you're not educating everybody else in the office. Hey, this person exercising their rights. If they ask for public records, just give them the records, and that'll be it. Y'all, auditing would be it'll be so mundane. Like, people would not watch these videos if you didn't see public employees acting the way they act. If they would just be normal, then the video wouldn't be much to the video. It would just be somebody walking in, okay, recording whatever building, and just getting the artwork and just getting the layout of the building.
there was some sort of confrontation,
Sure.
altercation.
Mm-hmm.
The way it works, from what I understand, is she has reasonable expectation. If there's a place where she's at and there's a reasonable expectation of privacy in that place,
And that private office there is, right?
okay. And
Yeah.
so, did you do any filming in there?
So can I ask you a quick question,
Go
just
for
to
it.
play off of what you're saying?
Okay.
So, like, say we walk out, to a car, right?
Correct.
And you was an officer of the law.
I agree, man. Some of these jobs, I think in a few years, they won't exist because computers are going to do everything. And it's like, we as people want people to be in certain positions and getting help from actual people. We don't just want to rely on computers doing everything.
I just told you plain view.
Mhm.
So if you're walking by and you see like, I don't know, a pound of marijuana that you're definitely sure that's a pound of marijuana, can you go into that car?
That justifies a search.
That's a private car though, right?
Correct.
So
But
let me say something. Let me finish. So now if the windows were completely blacked out and you could not see through there because they provided the privacy, but you didn't know the marijuana was there and it was there, then there's nothing, you can't see it. And you get what I'm saying? They created that privacy.
I get what you're saying.
So
but what I'm
if
trying
she
to
wants
figure out,
privacy, then she can go in that room and close the door.
that what I'm trying to determine is if
Let me
that
give
would
you.
happen.
Let me give you. We're talking in
Wow.
private. Do you mind if can you tell her the same thing you told me?
What
That
I
we can
would like
talk
to
in
know
private.
is-
He's not gonna say anything to the public employees, even though he's trying to talk to JTown right now. And he said he knows everything that JTown is doing everything is cool with that. He already said it. But he won't tell them like JTown is exercising her rights. That's it. Just go back to doing what you was doing. That's it. That's all I have to do. Just go back to doing what they was doing.
You see what I'm dealing with here? Have I raised my voice to you or yelled at you or anything like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the one that's creating disturbance, sir. You can see, obviously, I'm never raising my voice. I've been a calm demeanor the entire time I've been here, and this is what it'll show on 2 different cameras. So, I mean, who's causing the disturbance here? She's yelling across the thing, and I'm trying to have a conversation, a reasonable conversation. This is what the court's going to see, darling.
You can't, I may be boring, but you're done.
Okay.
Okay, let's establish that. Please continue. Let her continue.
And it's crazy that people like her think they're smart. It's people like her that think they're smarter than the person actually exercising their rights. People like her, which they just don't get it.
All right, so
which I don't understand.
Receive their permission to film.
I don't have permission. This is public property. This is
All I would ask is
There's
that you
the city
don't
of-
follow them into a place where they'd have a reasonable expectation.
You mean a
of
restricted
privacy.
area,
And I think we agree that that's the office. Okay.
I mean, I would
Right.
assume that's safe to say that that's the office, right?
Okay. From what I understand,
You mean restricted areas, like almost like you have a sign there by the fence that said
were
restricted
you
areas
filming in the office in the back?
from a public area.
Were you filming the place in the office?
Were you filming in the office? Outside of the office, the camera was. What he's trying to say is it makes no sense. You can't film inside the office if they would just close the door. But if the door is open, then the door is open. I don't understand. If you don't want to be on camera, why not go into the room and close the door?
Office where she would have a reasonable expectation of privacy.
Look, when you have a door wide open like this, and I'm standing right here, and she's got the door open, then she needs to close the door.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just telling you.
Here's
From what they've said, you keep doing what you're doing,
Okay.
and we'll just go from there.
Okay. Have a nice day.
What do you say? Black is mad at him at the public service. You know, I'm upset with the way that these people, these are adults. It's not like you dealing with these public employees or public servants like they're children. They're not children. They're adults that just don't know how to be adults. Like, what's wrong with you? I can't believe that it's like they're hiring mentally handicapped people. And I want to say that is by choice. It's not like they were born. They're choosing to be that way. it's like these people are choosing to be the way they're being. It's insane, man. Was it an accident? I can't say that they were born like that. I think they grew up and somebody didn't teach them how to be adults, or they didn't see how to conduct themselves. And it's insane. And then they would get jobs where they're in a position where they're gonna deal with the public every day, and they don't know the rights of the people that they're engaging with. They're public servants. They have public positions. Like, you got to know, as soon as you work for the public, you are public. Your information is to the public now. Insane, man.
We let the dogs out. Sky dog.
And y'all know that's what pissed me off. That they continue to hire people like this. Who is doing hiring? Who is it? Who is going through the hiring process and choosing people like that? You know, it just, even in law enforcement, it's like, that's the man you decide to give him a gun and a license to kill. That's the guy. Like, I just don't get the hiring process and what is going on in the hiring process to where you're getting people like that.
Can I get your name now? I'm just curious.
Lana.
Lana?
Yeah.
Are you
Free press?
You're with?
Yeah, free press.
Free press?
Yeah.
Is it sort of like
independent?
Okay. Is it you or you got other people?
I'm sorry. It's walking. I can't get it with this here.
Is it you or other people that work with you, like your outfit?
Independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means I'm up myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh.
I'll go past the restricted area.
No, I don't stay in public areas.
Yeah. But I'm talking about restricted area back there.
Oh, of course. I see the signs. I look back signs.
How you doing?
Awful signs. You got your body cam down by chance?
I do. Let's go back.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Officer John.
At this place?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll close this door.
Yeah.
Hi, mine's Corey, state trooper.
All right.
Off duty. So what you got here is we fly over the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
We got a call from a couple people that work here, Jay and Sean, that she was filming when they didn't want to be filmed.
Yeah.
So basically, I came over here just to ask for a name, date of birth. Wasn't willing to give it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Basically, she was just hanging out filming in the office. Sean didn't want to be filmed. Sean came in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a discrepancy on how far she came, but basically she stopped at the desk there and was trying to film Sean, and
Okay.
Sean got upset.
Sean goes into a room where the door is wide open, and he sees somebody recording, and he has an issue that the person turned the camera and it was facing in the door.
Based on
Okay, hey, well,
Unbelievable.
Fascinating, isn't it?
oh, absolutely.
It is, that perfect certificate.
Does she have any business being here?
not that I know of. She's with a press outfit or a public records request. She what she wanted was the names.
Oh, yeah.
Names of the workers here. So she asked for my name and badge and all that stuff. Of course I gave, but so
Public records request. meaning she wanted the names of everybody who works there. Not an issue, not a problem.
I don't know if, she's kind of refusing to talk in terms of what her purpose is here, but yeah.
She told you what her purpose was. And it's like, we'll tell them what the purpose is. And it's like, in their mind, they just can't process that. And they want us to give them a different answer that they can process. So we'll tell them what the purpose is over and over and over again. Like in my video where I was dealing with Mercado, and I would tell him what my purpose was over and over and over again. And it's like he kept asking me, and it's like he was searching for a different answer, or he couldn't process the answer that I was giving him. Y'all, it is dealing with the public employees or public servants, or dealing with these people in these positions. It's you just gotta think, man. What if you weren't recording, man? What if you weren't recording?
She's just told me she's with the press
What would these people say?
outfit, and she's doing like a Fourth Amendment check kind of thing. Yeah, first and fourth. Yeah. Is the airport county property or is it private? That's a good question. It's county? By the county? Okay, so this is the county property? Yeah. Okay. So at this,
which is correct. Y'all crazy. Y'all see the body cam footage. So the cop is obviously recording inside that back office. And JTown would never have this footage if they would never call the police there to investigate her exercising her rights. Like, think of how backwards that is. Think of how much of a loop these people are in. It doesn't make any sense. The reason you have this camera back here now is because you caught it back there.
At this point, you don't really have enough for a CT. So criminal trespass, I think we should. I mean, if she's here filming and like, was she being disorderly towards anybody? Did you see the initial interaction?
Yeah. I thought she was here about the film, somebody getting off the plane. Sometimes we'll have press come in.
Yeah.
The coach is so-and-so's about to arrive. And so I walked out there and said, hey, can I help you out? And she said, can I have your name? And I said, what can I do for you as far as, are you with a certain group? And sure, and I said,
yeah. Big Mike Artist said it's like dealing with toddlers. It really is, man. And you got to think, man, these are adults, man, acting like this. What is wrong? Like, they make us look so bad. You got to think, man. You are like, the thinking capacity of these people is terrible.
I want to hear that problem. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, to be honest, I'm not real sure I can give all that out. Let me go check. And I walked back here, and she was trying to film me out here. And then I was like, what is going on? Because she was being aggressive, but I think she was trying to get us all riled up. Or do something. Right. To get us on film. I was like, I'm not taking her back. Yeah. So it's just unfortunate.
So, I know this is open to the public. I get that, but if she's not using any type of service here, like getting on the plane or waiting for somebody who's getting off the plane. Same thing with transit. We have people that don't use the bus that are just hanging out on county property, and we could bar them. Like, what representative come out, route supervisor or somebody who's in charge come out and bar that person. That person has to leave. Now, they're more than welcome to get. Now, Ben Epps road. I think that is public, right? Is that, or is that a private road?
It comes up.
Yeah. I think
It's a county maintained road, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we maintain this, so yeah, it's public.
I'm gonna make a phone call real quick because I don't want to go out there and make a because she's got the camera rolling.
Yeah.
So we get public record, it's actually a fine.
I feel like she's trying to put this in to saying something or doing something
Yeah.
physical or.
So she's asking for public records.
Yeah, and there is a public records request application or form.
So she has to go through that then, right?
And our boss has already told her, if you want to get on acc.gov, there's a form there. It'll take maybe 24 hours to get you the information.
Yeah.
And she didn't want anything to do with that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I think she's trying to get my coworkers get riled up, say something or do something,
Right.
and then she puts it on me or she sues or whatever.
And I want y'all to know the reason we go in there with cameras, or the reason why I do it, it's not, I'm not trying to get them to do something bad. I'm just recording what's happening. So they try to make it seem like auditors are the ones going in there causing the problem. We're just documenting. If a problem happens, then we want to document it. I don't understand why they think that when we go somewhere recording, we're trying to make an issue.
So people do come here to fly from here. People are getting flying in.
We have military, UGA, and private.
Okay.
But no commercial. And there's not like a
Right.
You can't come in here and buy a ticket to go on a plane.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got.
What is she claiming?
Sean's upset, taking pictures of her, and she's wanting an open records request for that photo and all that stuff. She's just kind of trying to see which route she can go with things, but there's really, she's just standing around filming. That's what you got.
Okay. All right, let me make a phone call real quick.
And they think, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. No, all we're doing is exercising our rights, and we want our rights respected. That's it. And they make it into, that's why these people, it's crazy that they get hired and their minds work the way it does. Who's doing the hiring?
You can see what we have. Yep, I think this needs to be discussed with the sergeant real quick, and then
I'm with you on
that. And then
I didn't demand any ID or anything because I didn't really.
Yeah, so
it was just kind of a.
Yeah, I know somebody wanted her bar from here. That's at least
that was initially what I was suggesting. Right. I don't have the paperwork to do that, but
yeah, we have.
I don't know what your process is, whatever your process is, but it's I didn't witness the conflict, but apparently it was a verbal conflict.
Okay. Between employees and her.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The conflict. The only conflict here is the employees' feelings. That's the only. They don't feel like what JTown is doing is what she should be doing. They don't feel it's. They don't like it. That's the only conflict here. It's not like JTown actually broke a law. It's not like she broke a law or she's doing anything unlawful. These people, man.
Hey, who do you work for, or like what kind of
Independent.
Independent? Okay, all right.
Is that a body cam?
It is.
That is awesome.
All right.
Get a shot of that. That is cool. Haven't seen that before.
Right. Are you local here? Are you from here?
I'm an American citizen. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like here in Athens.
Yeah. I'm from all over.
All over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. like, can you kind of tell me what your reason for recording, coming in here, and
Because it's a constitutional right.
constitutional right? Okay.
This is a public building.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I mean, yeah, it belongs to the county. So
Yeah, and just like Catrona v. St. Petersburg, the case law says I have a constitutional right to be here, just like any other member of the public. So
okay. All right. Now, I know there was some, I guess, miscommunication earlier between you and the employees.
Hey, Bit Bites, I'm gonna check out the channel after this video is over. I am gonna check it out. I got you pulled up here, and I got another person's channel pulled up here as well. So I just wanna, I'm gonna check out your channel, see what you got going on here, man. But it's just unbelievable, man, that we're dealing with this, man, and that we deal with this issue. It's insane, man. Insane. Hold on, let me share. Go back here.
No.
I mean, I explained it to him. So yeah.
Okay.
And she didn't like to be on camera. I couldn't hear what she said, so I walked up closer, and
yeah,
that's when she, and then.
I mean, exercising your rights. It's nothing special about what I do. It's nothing special about what any auditor does or any citizen exercising their rights. It's nothing special about it. It's just that it needs to be done. And you realize how crazy these people are, these public employees, and that they're in the positions that they're in.
She ran in the back, and some other guy, I think he's.
I can't believe that this is a building. This building has these type of people working in it for the people, or for the government, or it's weird.
I think she identified him as Bob. So Bob came out and said some words to me.
Yeah.
Basically trying to find who it was, like the officer or the trooper here. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You have any type of service, like you're getting on the plane, or you're waiting for somebody who's coming off the plane?
This is open to the public, right?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I may.
I mean, you're here for a reason, so
I was literally actually recording the airplane.
Yeah.
When that's when.
Oh, the report, like as it's coming in.
No, the one above your head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I told him.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you have a badge number by chance?
2283.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
That way.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
It was your body cam on the whole time?
It is. It's on. Yes.
It was on the back office?
Oh yeah, back here. As soon as I walk in, it's on. I don't turn it off until I leave.
Yeah, I like it.
Go ahead.
Hey, so we have one of those First and Fourth Amendment, person here with the camera.
We got one of those First and Fourth Amendment people here. The fact that the call, they're making a call about that it's crazy. We have citizens that are exercising their rights here. That's the call. We have people exercising their rights here, man. One of those people. It's so backwards.
Inside of the Ben Epps Airport.
Yep.
Just recording, filming employees. So this is Clark County owned, right? The airport.
It is Clark County owned.
Okay.
Yes.
She doesn't have any like she's not flying from here. She's not waiting for anybody that's flying in.
I know what you're asking. You want to know if we can bar her from the property.
Right.
Let me call Slaney and get some clarification on that because I haven't dealt with it a lot. I'll call you right back.
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
We want to know if she can be barred from the property for exercising her rights there. What type? How crazy is that?
I work here. Is it possible you can make sure she leaves because I don't want her getting my dad?
Can you make sure she leaves, even though this building is open to the public and she's not breaking any laws or she's not doing anything wrong? She's just exercising her rights there. I want them to be gone for exercising their rights, which is crazy. And this is the same. She doesn't understand. This was the same thing people said back in the day when they didn't like colored people to go in certain areas. We just don't like their color. So I just don't want them here. It's basically, and you were dealing with cops who would enforce that. And for her to, it's, you know, and that's why when that Stephen said, "Oh, the lady in the red hat is black," it doesn't matter because look how she acts.
Well, right now I'm working with my supervisor to see what we are allowed to do at the moment, because this is one of those that you know, they're waiting for us to do something wrong, and then they're, you know,
this is one of those. They're waiting for us to do something wrong. What?
Taking it to the courts, and you know,
they're taking it to the court. No, we just want our rights respected. That's it.
Suing the county and all that. So I'm working with my sergeant right now. He's getting in contact with the lieutenant, and we'll go from there. If we can't bar her, we can't make her leave, since this is open to the public, then you guys just keep working and let her.
If we can't bar her from the public because this is open to the public, we just want you to keep working, keep doing what you. Basically, he said, "Mind your business."
Continue.
Which she should have known that. She's a grown woman. She should have known. I just get back to work. This is a grown woman right here. This is not a kid. This is not a toddler. This is a grown woman.
You feel me? Now, there's certain restricted areas she cannot be in, and if she enters those areas, then yes, you know, definitely, you know, she's crossed that line and she needs to be barred. She has no business being in those areas. But since this is open to the public, then we're in a very gray area, so we're gonna figure that out. Yeah,
it's not great. She's in a public area, in a public building, not doing anything wrong. It's nothing gray about that.
Yeah, just don't let her bother.
You just don't. They just don't like it, and they feel like, oh, we don't. If I don't like it, well, something needs to happen. I'm gonna call the police, and because I don't like what you're doing. People think that by them not liking something, that is authority to get somebody arrested or kicked out of a place. Insane.
You don't let that camera bother you. If she asks you for your name, give your name. You know, at least your name you could give that, but you know, you cannot give your, you know, like other information. Like,
why would she ask for other information? She just wants your name. What's your name? You're working in a public building.
You know, where do you live? What's your date of birth? All that. You're not required to give any of that. But
who's gonna ask that? Hey, what's your name? How old are you? What's your date of birth? What? Get out of here, man.
Yeah, since you're a county employee, you know, just like, yep, my name is this.
You're a county employee. Let her know you work for the county. Your information is public.
You know, I work here. Yeah.
That's what I
but don't.
We didn't know who she was.
I'm temporary, don't need it this time.
Yeah, we just didn't have cameras.
Right.
I thought we had cameras yesterday.
You know what car she came in on?
No, that's not what you can find out. I don't want her.
Now, is that building over there? Is that public as well?
Yeah.
What is that one?
That's the new terminal.
Okay.
And,
it's insane, man. the people that they hire for these jobs, who's doing the hiring? Who is it? That's what we gotta do. Start doing stories on. Who is hiring these people? We need to find out who's hiring these people. Who's doing the hiring process? I want to know. And that's the story I'm going to work on when I'm back in the state. Find out who's hiring these people. Who's doing it?
A rental, like vehicle rental.
Yeah, but it's our other terminal.
Okay.
That's where the.
So this is one of them, and that's the other one. Okay.
It should be locked. But yeah.
Anybody working over there?
Exactly. They choose to be in this position.
It shouldn't be anybody over there today.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure she's leaving. So when I leave.
Yeah.
But I was cool. Like we had cameras in here yesterday, and I did the same thing. You know what's going on, and I know those people, and they were filming the interview. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you know, actually, I don't want to be on camera. I know it's a public place, and I'm cool if you do whatever. But if I say I don't.
Yeah, like for example, like so going back to what I was talking about earlier, and it's a public place, but there's specific.
If it's a public place and you don't want to be on camera, why would you go in front of the camera?
Services that place is offering, and if you're not using that service, then you have no reason to be there, even if it's a public place. But so my sergeant is gonna verify with the lieutenant real quick.
That's stupid. They're saying, he just said it doesn't matter if it's a public place. What business do you have there? Well, the business that JTown has is exercising her First Amendment right, which is recording. That's the business she has there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Give me a minute. Okay.
Are they open today?
From the camera.
Are you guys are open today, right? Okay. Yes, they are open.
All right. The area she in, is it where general public can be?
Okay. Yeah. Right. She is in the lobby.
Okay. So according to Slaney, she could be where during normal business operations, as long as she is in where general public can be.
Okay.
Right. She's not in a restricted area.
Right.
She is not interfering with normal operations of duty or being disorderly.
Okay.
She can be there.
All right.
And you can explain to her if she violates any of those rules, like interrupts operations of the airport, tries.
There's no reason to explain that. JTown she knows what she's doing. And this is where they get those, I'm just going to give you directives for no reason, to tell you stuff that you already know. That's what McCardo tried to do. He tried to give me directives at the end, and I'm like, he just kept asking me over. It's so weird how they operate, man. And they doing that all that, and they still in front of the camera. They invited the camera into their back office and to be engaged in their private conversation. All of that because they called the police there for no reason. JTown is not doing anything but recording, exercising her First Amendment right. So they called the police on a citizen exercising their rights because they want her to stop exercising that right, but they put themselves in front of the camera, the body cam of a cop, and they're okay with that. Crazy.
To go into restricted areas or interferes with employees.
Okay.
then she can be barred for those reasons. But she has a right to be anywhere general public can be
Okay.
Know that.
while they are open.
Open.
All right.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. All right, bye.
He just told him what he already knew, what they already know. It's not like this is a secret. They already know that. But the way they go about handling it is insane. Why would you not just tell them that? But he did try to tell them, but they just don't. They don't process that. It's like, how do these people not know how to process information at all? What's up, Joko?
I'll talk to you in there real quick. And
Tell you, it's nothing I could do because you're not doing anything wrong. I wouldn't get kicked out because why would
all right. Are you in charge here?
No.
Okay.
We're just on the same
I
level.
mean, Russ, right?
Yeah, Russ will be in charge.
Okay.
Russ Harding.
Jessica would be the supervisor, the lady, the tower operator.
Okay.
Now, I guess.
Okay.
She said.
She's already walked.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is coming from my lieutenant. So as long as you guys are open and she's in a public place where the public could be at, then she could be here.
They know that.
Now, if she gets disorderly,
They already
towards
know
employees, or she interrupts the operation of y'all's operation, her, like she, like interrupts customers or start arguing with your employees.
That's disorderly conduct.
Right, then is getting disorderly, then yes, we could bar her from here. But if she's just here filming, if she's asking normal questions, like, what's your name? You work here? Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, I work here. This is my name. And as long as she's not going to restrict the areas. Okay. So if she is going to restrict the area, tell her, ma'am, that is a restricted area. Please don't go there. And she continue going. Make sure you guys, are there cameras here?
Yeah.
There's not cameras.
And at that point, you guys could call me.
Yep.
It'd be best to have 2 people that observe that, ideally.
Yep.
But
Yep. That and or cell phone.
Okay.
Just kind of record. She's recording. Why can't we? Right. Record her if she's going to restrict the area. Tell her, man, you cannot go into restricted.
she's recording? Why can't we? You hear the conversation that they having? How insane that is? Oh, she's recording. Why can't we? You can.
Area, so make sure you guys know where your restricted areas are at. So I'm pretty sure this is public, right? The street's public. She's walking back here, but that's also public. So what time are you guys told?
I'm sorry.
What time are you guys close?
9.
Yep, 9 o'clock.
9. Okay. I mean, let her do her thing. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get bored here in a minute.
The other thing about the filming is I told Sean and said in here, Sean would have a reasonable expectation of privacy, or like in his room.
Yes. So these are, these are areas, restricted areas, only for employees. If you're not employees, you can't come back here. So
Even she can't even film somebody back here if they would have a reasonable expectation of privacy, right?
Well, we mean like
if she was to open this door and start filming in here, she couldn't do that.
No, she cannot do that.
Even just
No, she can't open the door, but if they open the door and the door is already open, so what? This guy knows, he already knows that what JTown is doing is legal and lawful. He already knows that, and he's trying to make another situation about her filming while the door was open. You just, she can't go back here and open the door, and no, and we're not gonna do that.
Just to film, even if she's not physically in the room.
Right, because this is a restricted area.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she still on the premises as far as you know?
Yeah, she's right outside.
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as she's not, being disorderly, right, getting into arguments with you guys, to let your employees know that she's still here, and just continue working like she's not here.
Yeah.
And if she caused any issues, then don't argue with her.
Yeah.
And
continue working like she's not here. That's what they're supposed to do anyway. How they can't make that decision in their own minds is insane. These are adults. These aren't kids, or these are adults, and they're being paid to work a certain job, and they have no idea how to go about life.
and
Just
call us back.
When somebody walks up to you and they're filming you and they say, "Can I get your name, please?" And you're like, "Well, why?"
Well, if you work here, yeah.
No, now that I know,
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm going to change my.
That doesn't bother me. What she started asking for other people's names, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. Well, you
don't have to
you don't, because it's not you. So if you're giving her your name, that is your, you want to give
you
her.
guys we have to provide our information.
Right.
You guys don't have to provide yours. You guys aren't law enforcement.
Right, but I think if you're working here, at least you can provide your name. I'm John.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Now she's like, "What's your date of birth?" Oh no, you can't get that. That's, or what car?
Obviously, what's your day? Oh, you can't get that. Obvious. Why would she ask for your date of birth? It would be insane. But they would ask us for our date of birth, and they ask for all our information.
Seeming, that's why I didn't say it,
Right.
because it sounded like she had a different motive. She wanted us to trip up or say something.
Yeah, exactly. So she's one of those that's just waiting for you guys to do something wrong, and then she's gonna sue the county. We got a few of those around.
Yeah. Okay.
We got a few of those around. We got a few citizens who exercise their rights and want their rights respected. And if they're not respected, then the city is sued for not respecting those rights. We have a few of those around. What? Like, y'all, what? Like, I know y'all hear this, man.
Thanks for coming out.
Yes.
I know you guys are busy.
Oh, yeah, we're pretty busy.
I appreciate it.
If you need something from us, please let us know.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, appreciate you coming in.
See you guys. Thanks.
All right, so you're more than welcome to be here.
If she goes back here, back here and opens the door, that's not right. She can't do that. They walk in and they walk out and leave the door wide open. But y'all see, it just don't make no sense.
You can record and all that.
Absolutely.
There's certain restricted areas in here. So
This is time. I just want to make sure she listed that. You're giving directives. I think I can give some line.
yeah, so as long as you're in the public place during the normal.
I know the law better than
Right.
anybody in here.
As long as they're
Yeah.
open, then you could be here.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you mind if I get your name? So we say that.
I already gave him my name. So.
May? Is that no?
No, Lana.
Lana.
My first name.
Lana. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And how do you say your name, sir?
Jean.
John. Okay, I didn't want to mispronounce it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right.
Thanks for honoring your oath.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Thank you.
So he's taking off.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube. All right.
Thank you.
What a quaint little.
Wow, insane, man.